Hi, Christina Dorset here with a real world example of how lateral reading has improved my own research skills. So, at the moment, I am working on a web page for the university on health literacy. And a big part of health literacy is critical thinking. So, I'm still building it, it doesn't exist yet. So, I needed a solid definition for critical thinking. And I started at Google, where everyone starts doing their searches. But I get this first result, and it looks pretty good. Just skimming through it, it looks like a general broad definition. It's from the Foundation for Critical Thinking, and it's at criticalthinking.org. So that looks pretty reputable. But everyone lately has been talking about lateral reading and how we should start to implement that in our own research skills. So, lateral reading is whenever you look at a third party source for information on your original source. So, I searched for the Foundation for Critical Thinking and I found its own website. And then scrolling down, I'm finding their YouTube videos. Um, this looks like a book publisher, so they might publish some books. They have their YouTube channel, Facebook, LinkedIn. They sell books. They sell them on Amazon as well. They have a Twitter page. So everything on this first page of results really references back at themselves. It's all things that they've created. So there are no third party pieces of information here, which is kind of a dead end whenever it comes to lateral reading, right? But I keep scrolling down, and then the top suggested related search is Foundation for Critical Thinking lawsuit. Huh. So I click on that and I find Courthouse News Service has said a critical thinking, the Foundation for Critical Thinking has been likened to a cult like group, and it even involves infidelity, an instance of infidelity. So this blew my mind. But then I remembered lateral reading. So I looked up the Courthouse News Service, right? So we've got their page, probably the best news site. Like, of course, they're going to say that about themselves, right? So I'm going to keep scrolling again until I find third party information. And we've got it here on Wikipedia. So on Wikipedia, it says that this is a news service, its audience is lawyers. It covers the United States, and it alerts readers to new filings and rulings. And that's what this article is. This article is about a new lawsuit. So Courthouse News Service is at courthousenews.com. Foundation for Critical Thinking is at criticalthinking.org. So if we were using a checklist method, I would believe that this original source was actually more reputable. But because I used lateral thinking and I looked for third party information and even kind of went an extra step whenever I wasn't able to get it like at my first search, it's made a huge difference. And I now know that I should look at a different source, even for foundational general information. Wow, right? I will probably continue to use lateral reading all the time, and I suggest that you do the same.